Alright, this is John Kola with OKRaw.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you, and where I am today in the world is Southern California, SoCal, here in Rosemead, California. And the reason why I'm making this video for you guys today is to share my favorite sugarcane juice joint. Say that really fast. Sugarcane juice joint 5 times. In Southern California, you know, got some sugarcane juice earlier today in Hollywood, you know, at a place, and it's pretty expensive, but I'm going to share with you guys my tip on where you guys can get the lowest price sugarcane in SoCal. Now, you might have to drive a little bit because Rosemead's not quite, you know, Hollywood, but this is where I would come because, you know, not only will you save money, you could also buy it in bulk and also get, you know, special fresh juice added into the sugarcane juice to take it off the hook. That being said, I do encourage you guys to mix your sugarcane juice with other juices so that it's going to taste real good, you know, like juices you make at home. Like if you make a green juice that tastes nasty, add some sugarcane juice in it, it's going to taste a lot sweeter. Things taste a lot better with the sugarcane juice. So anyways, where we're at today is I'm actually at Dr. Jolly Sugarcane Juice here in Rosemead. We're going to go ahead and take you guys on a tour of what they do here, how their juicers work, and all this kind of stuff, so you guys are going to know more about sugarcane juice and where to get it in SoCal here. So actually, let's go ahead up. Alright, so the first thing to know is that the hours, they're open 10 to 8, Monday through Saturday, and Sunday they're open 11 to 7. Also here in Southern California, they're going to have a public health department, you know, a sign, and this has an A, so that's a good thing. You don't want to go to places that are like, got an F, right? But yeah, A is the highest health department standard they got. So yeah, let's head inside. So basically this is just a small little shop, and what they mainly do here is sugarcane juice. You know, this is not a standard juice bar where you can get any kind of almond milk or kale juice and all this kind of stuff. No, no, no. If you want the sugarcane juice, this is where you come. That's what they specialize in, and that's actually the only thing they sell, so that's what they do really well. So let's see, first I want to go ahead and show you guys the sign about the sugarcane juice and why it's so good for you guys. So here's the sign they put together based on some websites that they have references from down below. And I'm going to go over all these things. Sugarcane is low in the glycemic index, helps keep the body fit and healthy. Sugarcane juice has been found to be very beneficial for preventing as well as treating sore throat, cold, and flu. So next up, being alkaline in nature, sugarcane juice helps the body fighting against cancer, especially prostate and breast cancer. And anyways, you got on this list, I don't want to bore you guys. If you guys haven't seen my episode already on sugarcane, because I go over a lot of this stuff in that video where I'm actually juicing sugarcane at home and go more into selecting the proper sugarcane juicer, even selecting the best sugarcane, how to clean it. Check the link down below to my original video that I did on sugarcane. Anyways, sugarcane juice, when it's made fresh, is one of the healthiest drinks you can get, and I would much rather have you guys, instead of drinking any kind of soda, drink fresh sugarcane juice, right? Fresh sugarcane juice is so much healthier than any kind of soda or packaged and bottled, you know, thing. So for example, I know a lot of you guys might be drinking kombucha, right? Better than kombucha is a fresh sugarcane juice, right? And even to take the fresh sugarcane juice up a notch, you could carbonate the sugarcane juice, and now you have like a, you know, carbonated sweet beverage. Maybe even try fermenting it or something like that. I haven't tried that yet. Or if you can't, if you don't have your own carbonator, you could actually just add some like water, some sparkling mineral water to it to make it carbonated. Yeah. So yeah, sugarcane has lots of benefits, and here they make it all raw, all fresh, and they make it a little bit different than most sugarcane places that I've been to. So we're going to share with you guys a special machinery that I haven't seen anywhere else here with you guys. But before I do that, you know, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a special tour of the back. This is where they make all the stuff, where all the magic happens. Because, you know, every place, before I make a video, I want to inspect it and make sure it's legit before I make a video and put my name on the line for you guys. So we're going to go in the back and show you guys actually their supply, which is, they get their delivery tomorrow of the sugarcane. Alright, so now I want to share with you guys where they store the sugarcane. As you guys can see, they got a huge walk-in cooler, which is probably like a quarter of their size of the property. This is because, you know, they get sugarcane in bulk shipments direct from the farmer, so you guys get the freshest cane. You know, some places that I've known of that sell sugarcane juice, they use frozen cane, but here it's all fresh. So let's go ahead and go in the walk-in cooler and share with you guys what's up. So here in the walk-in cooler, you're gonna know if they're lying to you or not, and here's all the fresh ingredients they use, which we'll talk about in a minute. But more importantly, here's a leftover cane that they got. Now they're gonna get their delivery in tomorrow, so they don't have a lot left, but you know, they got the nice green cane, they got big thick pieces, and they got thin pieces. This is a California grown cane, and I don't really care the size of the cane. The thing is, you know, what you have to realize when you're buying sugarcane juice is because they get cane year round, the caner is at different stages of growth. So sometimes the sugarcane juice, like maybe coming up near the end of the year, November, December, the cane juice is going to be sweeter because it had a full year to grow, and some other times of the year, maybe the cane juice is not going to be sweet. So it's not always super sugary sweet, and cane juice is never going to be totally sugary sweet, because in cane juice, there's less sugar than there is in orange juice, and less than in sodas. So, I mean, sugarcane juice is mostly water. That's what it mostly is, because, you know, inside these stalks here, the sugarcane plant stores the water. The sugarcane is actually a grass, you know, and if grown properly, it can uptake as many as 90 different minerals in the stalk. So hopefully they're buying some, you know, good cane where the farmers are growing it and adding things like rock dust and ocean solids and things into the cane to make a more nutritious cane, because then it's going to taste better for you and it's going to have more nutrition. Also, the cane juice is full of chlorophyll because it comes out green, so that's good for you too, as well as many different antioxidants and phytonutrients that are specifically in the cane. I know a lot of you guys may know about wheatgrass juice, and they say wheatgrass juice is really healthy. Well, what is wheatgrass? Wheatgrass is a grass, and sugarcane is also a grass. And I don't recommend eating sugar, but sugarcane juice is totally different because it's not just concentrated sweetener, it's water with the sweetness with a lot of other phytonutrients, phytochemicals, vitamins, and minerals. So anyways, yeah, they have mostly the green here. I see they do have a couple, you know, things of red cane over here, which I personally like a little bit better. And then also, the cool thing here, besides just getting the standard 100% cane juice, what you could also get is you could get additives in the cane juice. So they're going to pour in, you know, maybe a little bit of green juice or ginger or coconut. And this is the cool thing. Some places may add powders and things and, you know, processed purees and stuff. Not here, man. They juice all these things fresh, including this stuff here. This is known as the Pennywort, which I know a lot of you guys may not be familiar with, but it's a very powerful Asian leafy green that you guys should be eating. Here's more Pennywort here. Of course, they have lots of ginger to add ginger to your sugarcane juice. They got the fresh pineapple right here. You could also get the Thai coconut water with the sugarcane juice. They'll pre-mix this stuff for you. I had some earlier, tastes amazing. You can also do watermelon with the sugarcane juice to have the watermelon flavor and essence, super delicious. Of course, I do recommend and encourage you guys to get lemon juice with your sugarcane juice so that it lasts a bit longer. Yeah, oh yeah, more limes. All kinds of good stuff you can get mixed in with your sugarcane juice. Next, what I want to share with you guys is actually how they process the sugarcane and how they process these fruits and vegetables to make juice to add in to your sugarcane juice. So now I want to show you guys what they do to the sugarcane before they even think about juicing it for you, because, you know, most places just might take the raw cane and shove it through the machine. No, no, no. Here they go through a process, and it takes some time to prepare the sugarcane properly for juicing. So what they do over here, as you guys can see, first they soak the sugarcane, and then they take a scouring brush, right, and then they scour off all this white stuff, right? So you're only going to get a pure cane juice. And this is only the next step. The next step, after they do this, then they take a knife over here, and then they come and they carefully peel it. I mean, I can sit here and peel it for you all day. I'll probably let the experts here do that for you. You can see all the peels, and, you know, they take off all the nasty parts. They even go so far as to, like, inspect every little bit of cane to make sure there's no little red streaks, because that's when the cane starts going bad, because they don't want to serve no bad cane juice here, right? So they're really taking the time to do this properly, right? And they're fully certified by the health department. And yeah, I mean, this is just the way it should be done to make good, proper cane juice. And it's more than just sticking cane through a juicer, right? Because I've seen plenty of places do that also. Not so good. Now, what they do over here is they got a ruby juicer, similar to the NutriFaster juicer, and this is how they make their fresh juices the additives to the sugarcane juice. So you could get, you know, pineapples, lemon, ginger, watermelon, some of the different things. They juice this in the morning, and they get a bunch of the juice out, and then they have that up front, so then they can add just little bits to the sugarcane juice, so you can have a flavored, fruit flavored, or vegetable flavored, or a fresh juice flavored sugarcane juice. So this is simply amazing. I've actually had one of those already today, and what I'll do next, actually, I'm going to go ahead and taste test all the different kinds for you guys to let you guys know which one you should probably get if you come here. I guess we're going to go back to the front of the house now, because there's not much else. They do all the dishes and everything back here, and they just have the juicing and equipment, not much else to look at. But next, I want to take you guys out to the sugarcane machine that is like no other sugarcane machine I've ever seen before. So now I want to show you guys their unique sugarcane juicer that I've never seen before, and it's sitting right here. And I'm like, because the first thing that I always do when I come to a sugarcane juice shop that has a sugarcane, you know, it's not a sugarcane juice, I want to see their juicer. Because, you know, I want to know that they're making the sugarcane juice like fresh in front of me. I don't want it like from the freezer. I don't want it, you know, from the back that they're diluting with water. I want 100% sugarcane juice. So when I looked in here, I'm like, man, this place is a scam. They don't have no sugarcane juicer. I didn't realize that this is their juicer, something that I've never seen before. And let me show you guys inside here really fast. And what it is, basically they put the sugarcane in from the top. It comes into these 3 rollers, and it rolls it through, and it squeezes it out. Actually, let me go ahead and demonstrate this for you. I'll turn it on here. You guys can see these rollers. And let me go ahead and put some cane in there. And as you guys can see, it's like squeezing the cane juice. The cane juice drops in the bottom. It goes through 2 filters there. And then it goes through this tube here that it's now dropping down this tube into this chamber. This chamber is set up so that it actually cools your sugarcane juice down to 41 degrees the instant it comes out. So this may lock in more nutrition because it's keeping it colder. Plus it may help to you know, minimize the oxidative damage. In addition, you know, if you look inside here, they got this little filter sock right there. That filter sock is taking out all that foam out of the sugarcane juice so that you get a foam-free juice every single time. Once the stock comes out, it comes out over on this side, and look at this. This is like a flattened sugarcane stock. Maybe you could use this for like paper or something, but this thing, super dry. And that's amazing. This machine's super efficient at doing that. Then what happens is once it goes into here, it gets cooled, and they only make the sugarcane on demand. So once you order it, that's when they make it, and then they, you know, have it come out the top right here. All right, so once you do that, you turn a motor on, and then the sugarcane juice comes right out the top here, gets pumped right out. And so that's why it looks like it comes from somewhere, but I've already checked. There's no like hidden cables or water or anything getting pumped in this. This is 100% sugarcane juice coming right out. Now we're gonna go ahead and sample the fresh sugarcane juice that just came out of the machine for you guys. 100% sugarcane right here, look at that. Now sugarcane juice not always gonna be green. I actually particularly chose some of the red stalks because that's the kind I like the best. You know, they don't often get that, so it's a special day here today where I got some of my favorite red cane. You know, you might want to ask them if they have red cane when you come in, because that's the one I would get if I was you. Yeah, I just had the green cane before this. The red cane to me, super sweet, super good. Now besides just getting the 100% cane juice here, you guys could also get various different mixtures. This is really cool, and it's from 100% juice. So what they do is, as I showed you guys the machine in the back, in here they have the different concoctions. So you know, this is the watermelon juice that they made fresh this morning, that now they'll add just a little scoop of this in with your sugarcane juice. You know, they also got the ones with the, you know, the pineapple, the ginger, and the lime, and they got the fresh coconut. So they got the Thai coconuts that they're opening here with a Cocoa Jack, so it's easy to open. And then they'll mix that with the sugarcane juice like 50-50. So you have a lot of different options to get if you come here. So if you get, you know, bored of the standard 100% sugarcane juice, you can get something like one of these. So what I got here is all the different samples. We got the sugarcane juice with Pennywort, And this is the Pennywort here. This is one leafy green that you guys really need to get to know. You know, most of you guys probably never ate these. I'm growing this in my backyard. This thing grows like a weed in my backyard. And if you gotta watch out, because if you plant Pennywort in your garden, it's gonna spread out and grow everywhere and take over the space. But that's good, because this is one of the most healing leafy green vegetables that you guys never even heard about unless you're probably Asian. And here's a little write-up here. This is at the shop here. You can look it up online. Pennywort health benefits. I mean, basically, there's like so many different things this leafy green or herb could help with. And it basically, this herb works by averting a disorderly manner of the absorption of nutrition and corrects this process through an improved progression of digestion of nutrients. Pennywort has properties of being antibacterial, antiviral, anti-inflammatory, contains vitamin B1, B2, B3, B6, as well as the minerals calcium, magnesium, sodium, manganese, and zinc. Now, besides those things, it contains a plethora of phytonutrients and phytochemicals, both discovered and undiscovered, with so many different health benefits. And I always encourage you guys to, vary and rotate your diet. So always include new and different fruits and vegetables in your diet, ones that you've never even eaten before, like the Pennywort, so you can get the benefits from these foods, right? In our bodies, we have different receptor sites for all different kinds of nutrients, and if we're not filling these receptor sites with these nutrients, our body is not going to run as efficiently, right? And how many of you guys have filled your sugarcane receptor sites? I don't know if we have any of those in your body, but I'm sure there's some nutrients in sugarcane that we have receptor sites for, as well as potentially Pennywort, as well as many other fruits and vegetables. So I want to always encourage you guys to eat a wide spectrum. And if you live here in the local area and you're blessed to be able to come down here, a couple times a week maybe, right? Get a different juice every time, because in every different juice, there's gonna be different nutrients that your body may really need and thrive on. Any case, what we have here is we got the Pennywort with the sugarcane juice. Here we have the Kumquat with the sugarcane juice. So the Kumquat is kind of like a sweet sour kind of fruit. Here we have the watermelon and the sugarcane juice. Here we have the pineapple and the sugarcane juice. Here we have the lemon and the sugarcane juice. Here we have the ginger and the sugarcane juice. And finally we have the, half and half. So this is half sugarcane juice and half of my favorite other beverage in the world, which is the coconut water. So I think I love the coconut water probably a little bit more than just sugarcane juice, but right after the coconut water, the sugarcane juice is my next favorite thing to drink in the whole wide world. And so I'm glad that they actually have a half and half here with my two top favorite drinks in the world. So now I'm gonna go ahead and try all of them. Maybe I'll start on this side. So I had the straight sugarcane juice first, which was the red kind. I really liked it a lot. We'll try the half and half. Man, you really taste the sweetness of the Thai coconut with the sugarcane. I mean, this is really sweet to me. This would make an awesome soda if you had some carbonation to it. For me, this is a really neutral flavor. It's not super strong. All right. Next, we're gonna go for the sugarcane with the ginger. Right. Ginger on its own is an amazing root or herb, as many people would say. It may help with nausea and motion sickness and all this kind of stuff. And it's actually one of my favorite things to do with ginger, because I don't particularly like the flavor of straight up ginger juice, but when you add it with sugarcane, it kind of reminds of drinking like a ginger ale, but non-carbonated. Wow. This one, because I got a small sample cup, we got a nice shot of ginger in there, and that, let me tell you, that'll put some hair on your chest. All right, next, we're gonna put the lemon and sugarcane juice. That's what I'm gonna try. And this is the one I recommend if you wanna buy the sugarcane juice and not drink it immediately, right? Sugarcane juice expires really, really fast. So don't come here and buy a lot of different drinks and then expect them and put them all in your fridge and expect them to last and be good a week later. It's simply not gonna happen. Once the juice is released from the stalk, this stuff can go bad really fast and start to basically ferment on its own, within 24 hours, right? But if you add the lemon juice to it, then it's gonna stay fresher longer, because the lemon juice has that citric acid in there that's gonna help preserve it. So I've made my own sugarcane juice, put a good portion of lemon, maybe lemon juice more than what they would put here, so that I could last the sugarcane juice maybe 2-3 days max. in my fridge, but I do encourage you guys to get regular, you know, get the sugarcane juice fresh instead of just like buying it all at once. So come here more often. And if you do want to store your sugarcane juice, you're going to want to buy it, put it in a plastic jug, you know, press out all the air and then freeze it. If you do that, the sugarcane juice will pretty much last as long as your freezer has power to it, and then you're going to thaw out the sugarcane juice and then you could drink it. That way it'll last. But I only prefer to drink my sugarcane juice fresh, and I think it's a travesty. Some sugarcane juice shops that I've been to will juice their sugarcane juice fresh, they'll freeze it, and then they'll thaw it out and then resell it to you. I don't like those kind of places, right? Anyways, this is the lemon with the sugarcane. Wow. Now, if you guys are stuck on Sprite, right? You guys like that Sprite soda crap that I don't recommend you guys drink. If you guys still drink that stuff, right? Drink this instead. This is like way better. Or if you guys drink like a lot of that lemonade from those powders and preservatives full of sugar, this is the best lemonade right here, right? Just lemons and sugarcane juice, naturally sweet, natural with enzymes, phytochemicals, phytonutrients, all the good stuff. Actually, I think I like that so far, so good. Next, we got the pineapple. Pineapples, I love pineapples on their own. They're rich in the enzyme bromelain, and you know, they're pretty sweet on their own, but with the sugarcane juice, this is gonna be off the hook. Let me go ahead and try this. Wow. Add a little bit of coconut water, maybe some coconut meat, and you got an instant pina colada. This stuff is like sweeter than pineapple juice, and I don't like straight up pineapple juice so much because it's pretty strong, has a lot of acid in there sometimes, but I really like the sugarcane pineapple because it really mellows out the acid of all that pineapple. Wow, plus it tastes delicious. Next, of course, we got the watermelon. It's been a really long time since I've had a really good high quality watermelon that's really sweet, so adding the sugarcane juice to it I think is definitely a good idea. And yeah, let's see what's up with the watermelon sugarcane juice. Wow, that's really interesting. It really, like, the sugarcane juice in all these instances when they mix with something really kind of takes on the flavor of like what they're mixing it with, right? And it doesn't taste like sugarcane juice anymore. So it really gives you like Baskin-Robbins 31 flavors of ice cream. You got like at least a half dozen different flavors of the sugarcane juice here, but flavored with fresh juice instead of any kind of like, you know, processed or artificial sweeteners or flavors. Next, we're gonna go ahead and try the Kumquat sugarcane juice. Kumquats, many of you guys may know what kumquats are, many of you guys may not. Kumquats are like little citrus fruits, right? And if you eat the skin of the kumquat, they're actually kind of sweet, but then the inside is kind of tart. So they just take the whole kumquats, put it through the juicer, and this is what they get. It's probably a sweet tart juice, so I've never had kumquat sugarcane juice before in all my travels. Let's see how this stuff tastes. Wow, I could really taste the kumquat in there. It's really good. This would also probably be a really good juice if you want to maybe save it only one day because you got some more citric acid in here. Quite interesting. I don't know what to think about this after just tasting a little sample here. I like it. It's good, man. Like all these flavors are boom, right on the money. Tasting real good so far. All right, last one I got for you guys. Got the Pennywort Juice, which is a green juice. So above all the other ones, you know, that aside from the ginger, maybe more, you know, fruity, this is the green juice. And this is the one I recommend, number one, if you guys want to like build your health more, this is the one that I recommend for you guys overall. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this Pennywort sugarcane juice. I've never had this before. I eat some Pennywort maybe into my salads and stuff, but after coming here and learning more about the Pennywort, I'm gonna have to start harvesting and eating more of the Pennywort growing in my garden, and I'm probably gonna even expand and even grow more than I am now after I learned how beneficial it is. So I'm really glad I got to try some sugarcane Pennywort juice right here. Wow. So I mean, this one, you really kind of lose the flavor of the sugarcane a bunch because the Pennywort has a more domineering and dominant flavor. I mean, see, the thing is, the sugarcane juice will make any green juice taste better because you're losing some of that bitterness and you're adding the sweetness. Yeah, this is really interesting. Let me drink the rest and I'll tell you what I think about it. I kind of like that, right? It's definitely better than a wheatgrass shot, and probably healthier for you than a wheatgrass shot, having the sugar cane with a bunch of Pennywort juice in there. So now I'm going to share with you guys the last special juice that I'm going to try today that they offer here, and it's their signature juice here. This is a blended juice with not only the sugarcane juice but also the beets, watermelon, and pineapple juice all into one. Look at that nice rich color on that, man. I really like juices that are really rich and vibrant in color. One of my favorite sugarcane juices that I like to do at home is the cactus fruit, the red cactus fruit with the sugarcane juice. It really just takes it over the top. You have a nice, really rich, deep color like this. Now, some of the coloring in there, what you're seeing are the betalains, and these are antioxidants, really good for you. So I'm gonna try this. I'm so thirsty. Wow. I mean, this is very interesting. I don't normally mix like watermelon juice with these other things, but this juice, like it tastes like it looks. Like it looks like a fruity punch. And when I drink it, it tastes like a fruity punch to me. Like if you're stuck on like high C fruit punch or your kids, man, get them this stuff. It's like 10 times better, sweet, more delicious, and actually even more healthy for you. Now, if you guys are wondering, hey John, what's the price of all these sugarcane juices and these blends? Well, the prices all vary, but most of the juices have one low price, and that's another reason why I decided to make a video here. You know, compared to some other places that I've been to here in Southern California, this place is less money or cheaper than some of the other places, and that's why I decided to make a video here for you guys to share this. So let me go ahead and show you guys the prices here, and actually how you can even save more money on some of the sugarcane juices here. So now I want to show you guys the prices here at Dr. Jolly's. And Dr. Jolly is jolly because he's drinking a lot of the fresh sugarcane juice, which just makes you happy. And if you ever wonder why I'm so energetic, it's because I drink a lot of fresh juices in my life, and as much sugarcane juice as I could get. And here at Dr. Jolly's, they make it affordable for you guys. I mean, I know just earlier we were at some of the, raw food, health food stores and stuff where they sell like, a little bottle of juice for like $9 plus a bottle deposit, right? So here, you're not gonna pay those astronomical prices. You're gonna get some good down-to-earth prices that normal people that aren't millionaires can afford. A 24-ounce sugarcane juice, only $3.50. And if you want to get a 32-ounce, which is a better deal, it's only $5. Now, I do want to, caution you guys that when you get the sugarcane juice, they will automatically add ice into it. This helps keep the sugarcane juice fresher longer, because you want to keep the sugarcane juice cold. Once it starts to get warm or starts to get old, it starts to basically oxidize and ferment. Some of the nutritional qualities and properties go down, plus it can start tasting nasty and bitter and all this stuff. So, that's filled up with the sugarcane and the ice for these prices. Now, if you don't want to get ice, like I don't like to get ice added into my stuff, they're going to give you a little bit less. But basically every place I've gone for sugarcane juice, they've done that to me, right? And that's all right. But even with that, you're still getting some amazing prices, I got a 32-ounce and they filled it up to whatever without the ice. I bought it and then I measured it to see how much was in there, and it was probably maybe like a little bit less than 24 ounces, maybe 20, 22 ounces. I didn't exactly measure it. That's still a good value. $5 for like 22 ounces of sugarcane juice. Amazing deal. Yeah. And so like these prices are for the main, stock recipes. So most of the blends that I share with you guys, including 100% sugarcane or any of the different blends except for the Pennywort and the beets, they're these prices, one low price, man. So now you guys can afford to be on a sugarcane juice fast if you want to do that. Now, I'm a John Kohler, so I like to share with you guys like the inside deals and how to get the best prices, right? And it's cool if you want to get, these prices and buy a $5 juice and stuff in this, styrofoam cup that like pretty much nothing but like mealworms will eat to break down, otherwise it's going to sit in the landfill forever. I want you guys to bring your own mason jars here, right? I brought my own mason jar here today, and they will fill up your mason jar, right? And you'll save money because you can just get it filled to the brim. This way they'll cap it off. It'll save, a little bit in your fridge. I wouldn't save it more than a day, and make sure you add the lemon to it so it saves longer. but they'll fill up your mason jars if you're like on a fast and be drinking a lot of sugarcane juice. It can fill up like a 32 ounce or the half-gallon size mason jar, and basically it's like $35 a gallon. So if you're bringing 2 of the half-gallon mason jars to fill up, it's $35. If you want to fill up one of them, it's $17.50, and then if you want to fill up a 32 ounce, it's half of the $17.50 for 100% fresh pressed sugarcane juice that they'll do in front of your eyes. Yeah, so I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and get a couple sugarcane juices to go and show you guys a little bit more about Dr. Jolly's here and show you guys how even you could get better prices than even filling your own mason jars. So now I want to show you guys how you guys can get some special discounts at Dr. Jolly's Sugarcane here. And the first way is if you're in law enforcement, right? Law enforcement always gets 25% off the sugarcane here. So I think that's a great thing they're doing for any kind of law enforcement, TSA, DEA, sheriffs, I mean, whatever kind of law enforcement you are, you're welcome here so that you guys can get on the sugarcane juice and get off that coffee stuff that ain't helping you out, and get off the donuts too, man. Sugarcane juice, healthier than donuts, hands down. I know you guys are thinking, man, John, I'm not like a police officer or something, but I want to get a discount. Well, I'm hooking you guys up too, because you guys are watching this video to the end and you know all about the Dr. Jolly Sugarcane Juice here in Rosemead, California. I hooked up a special discount with the owner for you guys. So if you guys come in to Dr. Jolly's and say, OK Raw, I saw you on OK Raw, John Kohler, saw that video, they're going to hook you guys up with a 20% discount. That's almost as good as law enforcement. Couldn't get you guys a law enforcement discount, but 20% off, man. So now that $5 sugarcane juice, it's already the best price here in Southern California that I found for you guys, because you watch me. I try to hook you guys up whenever I can. $4. Amazing. You guys got to come to this place to get the sugarcane juice, because right now I'm high on sugarcane juice, and you'll get high too on that stuff. And now the last thing I want to let you guys know of, for those of you guys that have your own sugarcane juicer at home, which I know is a lot of you guys, or maybe some of you guys, not a lot of people, because it's an expensive machine and you can't juice sugarcane with your standard juicers. It's going to wreck it. It's not cool to do that. So I found a used sugarcane juicer on Craigslist. They wanted like $1,000, but I'm like, man, I'm kind of cheap. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to just offer them like $600. They took it, so I got my sugarcane juicer at home for $600, but the problem is, most of the year, it sits unused because I don't got a source of the sugarcane all year round, only when it's in season, and I can pick it up locally at the produce terminal or at my local Mexican markets. But here at Dr. Jolly's, they will also sell you the fresh sugarcane if you need to get a source of it, so that you guys can get it year round and to make yourself at home, which is even cheaper than buying their juices. But of course, you got to get a special sugarcane juicer to do that. I guess the last thing I want to do today is actually take home some sugarcane juice today. And what I got first is, of course, I brought my own mason jar. We got that filled up for the super amazing deal. We're going to take this home, and then we're going to put it in the fridge, keep for a day or two. But I'm also getting some other juices, some of my favorite ones that I got, right from the owner.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, no worries. That's Jason there, he's the owner, and I got the Beet right here. This is probably like my favorite one if I had to pick one. I mean, they're all so good. And then of course the other one I like, I got the green juice one here with the Pennywort and the sugarcane. So simply amazing. So if you want to get the sugarcane juice here at Dr. Jolly's, you want to come down to Rosemead, you want to visit them at 9008 East Garvey Avenue, Suite F. And you could call them up at 626-315-0663. To find out more. I mentioned their hours in advance. I'll post a link down below to their Facebook page so that you guys can get to know more about the Dr. Jolly Sugarcane, the best source of sugarcane juice I found here in Southern California. And for you guys, because you're my viewers, you guys now got the lowest price too. Trying to hook you guys up as much as I can. If you guys enjoyed this episode, hey, please be sure to give me a thumbs up to let me know. That'll encourage me to make more episodes at other cool juice bars and raw food restaurants and other places I find for you guys. And I always try to hook you guys up with a deal. Also be sure to click that subscribe button right down below if you've never watched any of my videos before. I provide new and exciting episodes every 5 to 7 days. You never know where I'll show up or what you'll be learning on my channel. And of course, my past episodes are a wealth of knowledge. I have over 400 episodes now on all aspects of eating more fruits and vegetables, including the amazing, nutritious grasses like the sugarcane grass or the sugarcane juice that is made from 100% plant food, natural and healthy food for you. So once again, my name is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. We'll see you next time. Until then, remember, keep eating your fresh fruits and vegetables. They're always the best. All right, this is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you. I'm here all the way in Katy, Texas. It's outside Houston, if you don't know where Katy's at. And the reason why I'm here today is because I'm going to do a raw food recipe.